This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns. Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. A short kick taken at the 18. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills have taken the early lead.
Justin Tucker lining up for the...
They said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. It got his man complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one goes for 30 yards.
At the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 16 more on that one and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. His throw incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down now, Levy. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Trey.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
1st and 10 at the 16.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. His throw caught at about the 5.
That's good.
And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Mayfield finding Hooper there for a Cleveland first. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Gain on the play.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
His kick.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Harrison.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Yards on that play, and they're going to have a third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
from the gun, it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. Allen's throw is complete, and he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
To number 13.
27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 24. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
To number 81.
A 24-yard touchdown. And the Bills have taken the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Now the second down throw on target. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act to this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. They'll run on first down. Levy. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there with a second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Is set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. The full start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Gain of 11 brings up 2nd and 4.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chase Young just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to pull loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 40.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Johnson on the tackle. A gain of 13 yards.
Operating from the gun, Allen. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. He's at the 30. 10.
Oh, my
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
But number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 35. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Touchdown, Browns.
Oh, this is becoming tough to watch. I don't know that I've seen 3 pick sixes from the same quarterback in the same game.
And I know that many are going to scream at the coach about why did you let him stay out there to throw those. But truthfully, what are the odds that you're going to throw 3 pick sixes in a game? You want to leave them out there so they can work through some of the rough stuff.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Chase Young able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down.
Third down.
From the gun, Allen going right side here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 45. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10. At the Bills' 28-yard.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mayfield eluding the pressure right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there. First down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. And that was Carlos Dunlap who got in to take him down. On 2nd down, Levy. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, Levy. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and the rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
On the crossing route, complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll be out right at the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
21 yards.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Allen off the play fake. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And the Bills first down.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. Flushed out right. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
That's a 44-yard line.
Mayfield on play action. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He'll get this to Eckler. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Allen. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 47. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs. If you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this with PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been...
Allen hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. 33 yards. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Browns. Butker on for the PAT. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
24 is the mark all day, dog. 36, 36. Check 9, check 9.
Operating from the gun, Allen. He lets it fly for Lockett. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 45. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are
taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Browns continue to roll. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more.
17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. He'll buy some time. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chase Young able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
Tyler Lockett, and he's got Lockett. The 40, 30, the 20. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Allen.
You got to figure the further...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills claw one back.
Justin Tucker lining up for them.
There was no going. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as as his guys will get the football back.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. About them just taking it. Big-time jaunt. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
It's of 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Mayfield on first down. He's got Hooper on the short connection. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Austin Hooper. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second
and now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down. They run the counter. Levy. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. From the gun, Mayfield. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Mayfield now from the 50. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big play here for the Bills. 42 yards. Allen now on first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
First down, Buffalo.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 11. Down the numbers. There he goes. Past the 20. 10. 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
To kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
It was Sheldrick Redwine with good coverage that time as he was there to knock it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Allen. And he comes back with one complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Allen, got to have this one. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 26. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Allen to try again after the pick 6. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
And the Bills' 1st down.
You can't block me. You can't block me. 24 is the mic. Man out, man out, man out, man out.
Allen going to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Jabari Zuniga. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Throwing on 2nd. The pressure gets to him. It's a sack football. Offensively, lucky. But now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Middle.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Jabari Zuniga. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll keep it on the ground. Levy, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
From the gun, it's Allen. Flush to his right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Austin Eckler, the intended target, but it'll be second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Down and 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Allen. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Now this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. On 1st down, Levy. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
And 1.
On 3rd down, Levy, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Today's final score from
a big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Cleveland, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.